Hi, my students! Welcome to my channel IBwontcrushyou, and today we're dealing with number skills from the chapter Number and Algebra, and let's get started. Problem number one. We have to evaluate the equation. So it is only to remind you what we are doing first in an equation where we have adding, subtracting, multiplication, brackets, division. So firstly, we're dealing with brackets. So here we have 8 plus 6 divided by 2 times bracket, and we firstly deal with bracket, so times 4 and minus 5. Then we have to divide 6 by 2, so it is 3 and times 4 minus 5. Then we have to deal with multiplication, so it is 8 plus 12 minus 5. And then it doesn't matter if we firstly add the numbers or subtract, we will have the same answer. So we can firstly add them and subtract 5, so the final answer is 15. Problem number 2, we have the value of x, and firstly we have to round x to two decimal places, and two decimal places are two places after our dot, so it is 6 and 7, and we have to take into consideration also 8, because 8 signifies, because it's greater than 5, that we have to round up our previous number. So x will be 4.68 because we have to round up, because we have 8 after 7. And in B, we have to round x to 3 significant figures. And 3 significant figures are 4, 6, and 7. And we also have to take into consideration 8, because 8 decides whether we round up or round down. And of course we round up because 8 is greater than 5, so our answer is 4.68, and we have the same answer as in A. Now we have to express the following in standard form, so this means that we have to express these numbers in scientific notation, because the first number is very big and the second number is very small. So we have to remember that this scientific notation, its form is like this. And A has to be between 1 and 10. So our A in point A is 5.6. It cannot be 56 because it has to be between 1 and 10. It cannot be 0.56 because it has to be between 1 and 10. And now we have to multiply it by 10, and we have to decide what power will 10 have. So our 56,000, we can write a dot here, and we move from this 1, 2, 3, 4 times to the left, and when we move to the left we have positive power, so it's just 4. In B we have very small number, so the rule that A has to be between 1 and 1 and 10 also applies. So our A will be 4.2, 82 times 10, and now we move to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. So our power will be negative 4 because we move a dot to the right. So when we move to the right, we have negative power, and when we move to the left, we have positive power. In problem number 4, we have to use our GDC to evaluate this expression, and when you type it into your GDC, it will be 4.41106, and we have to give our answer to 2 decimal places, so 2 digits after point, so 4.41, and this is our final answer. In problem number 5, we have to solve absolute value of x minus 4 equals 7. So we can simply solve it using our GDC, but we can also solve it by just manually. And we know that if we have absolute value, our answer will be positive. However, when we don't have absolute value, so our x minus 4 equals 7, we will move our minus 4 to the right, so x equals 7 plus 4, so x is 11. But when we have absolute value, it is not the only answer, because our x minus 4 it can also equal minus 7, because here we can have minus 7, but the absolute value gives us 7. So we have to take into consideration also this case. So it will be x equals minus 7 plus 4, so x equals minus 3. So these are our answers. We can write here or. Problem 6. A length is measured as 12.4 centimeters, correct to the nearest 0.1 centimeter. And in A, we have to state the lower bound and upper bound. So if our length is corrected to the nearest 0.1 centimeter, and we have to find lower bound and upper bound, this means that we have to give our answer. Our answer will have 4 digits. So our lower bound will be 12.35, of course, centimeters, because this value we round up, and if we round up to the nearest 0.1 centimeter, we will have this value. And in the same manner, upper bound, it theoretically will be 12.44, but we have to write 12.45 centimeters. However, we do not include this value, but when we are stating the lower and upper bound, we have to leave it like this, because it is necessary to calculate the maximum possible error, and maximum possible error is the half of the difference between upper and lower bound. So difference between lower and upper bound is simply 12.45 minus 12.35, and it is 0.1, and maximum possible error is half of it. So our maximum possible error is just 0.05, and we also have to include signs. It is plus or minus, so we can leave it like this, and of course units centimeters. Problem number 7. A shop sells approximately 1,247 apples in 1 week. Estimate how many it will sell in 9 weeks, giving your answer to one significant figure. So we have 1,247 apples in 1 week, and we have to estimate how many it will sell in 9 weeks. So we simply multiply 1,247 by 9, and we have 1, 2, 3, and we have to give our answer to one significant figure, so we round it down, so it will be 10,000, one significant figure. Problem 8. We have to write the number 0.006094 firstly to two significant figures. So it is important that we do not count zeros if they are like in here between our other numbers. We don't count them as significant figures. So our answer will be 0.006, and next significant figure will be 1, because we have to round up 0 because the next digit is 9 and 9 is greater than 5, so we have to round it up. And in point B we have to write our number to 3 decimal places, so 3 digits after point or dot, so 0.006, because after 6 we have 0, so we do nothing with 6. Problem number 9. The speed of a car is measured as 72.4 kilometers per hour. Correct to the nearest 0.1 kilometers per hour. A. What is the maximum distance it could travel in 2 hours? So, firstly, we have to calculate or just give the maximum speed of a car. And maximum speed of a car, because we have our answer corrected to the nearest 0.1 kilometers per hour, so our maximum speed it is 72.45 not included, and kilometers per hour, so it is speed per hour, and we have 2 hours, so 72.45 times 2, and it is 144.9. And in B we have to find what is the minimum distance. So firstly we have to give the minimum speed. So minimum speed is 72.35 because we rounded up, so our answer corrected to the nearest 0.1 kilometers per hour will be 72.4 kilometers per hour, and we have to do the same. So 72.35 times 2 equals 144.7, and also units, kilometers. Problem 10. A student calculates the area of a circle using a radius measured as 4.2 centimeters, correct to the nearest 0.1 centimeters. Use the upper bound for the radius to calculate the maximum possible area of the circle. So we know that our radius is 4.2 centimeters. We have to find the upper bound of a radius, upper bound, it will be just 4.25 not included, as in previous problems. And now we have to calculate the maximum possible area of a circle. So the area of a circle, you have it in your booklet, so you don't need to worry if you don't remember this formula. So area is pi times 4.25. We take upper bound because we are calculating the maximum possible area of a circle. And to the power of 2, and maximum possible area is 56.74 centimeters squared, because we were calculating the area. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me out in comments or via my mail. Also, you can leave thumbs up and subscribe my channel if you found this video interesting and helpful. And see you in the next video. Bye!